slide right on in through there. Should still hold a pretty decent signal. Fixing to pass the Kanawha River for the first time today. I believe we are. Maybe not. No, that bridge wasn't for us. River's hanging off to the right though. Just beyond the trees, trust me. Marmet 3, Charleston 14. So, good morning for the second broadcast of the day. extra room. City 5 miles, Charleston 10. We'll be there in a jiffy. Sweeper. Goes along the line of, hey, no Nick Johnson. Alright, so we're getting ready to cross the Kanawha River, I believe. Buck Yeager Bridge. If we can, make sure we tag that. We are now officially at the end of the West Virginia Turnpike. The road we're on now is also nicknamed the Pearl Harbor Survivor Memorial Highway, which I think is great when we name highways and bridges as a memorial to those who served our country and protected our freedom. Getting kind of close to the Charleston, West Virginia, the Charleston metro area. River is off to our left. We'll cross it again and again. I think we cross it 3 or 4 times. Off to the left, you see the golden dome top. I would assume that's the Capitol building. State Capitol. There you go. Nice and shiny gold. bunch of stubby little buildings. But they got a big river running through it. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like there's a high school football game or practice going on down there. University of Charleston. Well, there's your answer. I know we used to, maybe still do, have some road crew out here in Charleston. This guy's burning oil. Go quicker than 45, can't you? Maybe not. Across the Kanawha River, I believe, just now. And now we're going to do it again. I don't remember. Or maybe it was a tributary. Or a little creek. Or maybe somebody just left the water hose running too long. I would like to take a Segway ride around Charleston. I think that'd be pretty cool. Crossing over the river again. Hope you enjoyed your tour at downtown. Stroll or around it. we touched the line. We're getting ready to cross over a big bridge that over the years we watched them build. Pretty big undertaking. Don't tell me you're going to back up all the way to that exit side. You're a retard if you are. Okay, here's that big new bridge. the Nitro truck stop, which is good because my eyeballs are floating and my coffee's cold. Looks like we got some congestion getting into this place. Or is it just everybody's parked where they shouldn't be parked? I guess we keep like crawling in here, and that's surprising. guess this other guy's backing out. Pop in the chat real quick. How you guys doing? Hey Ray, hey Stormtrooper. Figure I'd pop my face in here while we're watching this cluster here at the fuel island. Good morning, Dog Nuts, Robert, Troy. JMV, you got a little gift there. Morning, Spook. Morning, Nancy. How you doing? I hate coming in here because of this mess, but at the same time, it's like the only place to get pilot coffee for a while. You're welcome, JMV. If you paid attention to how the other guys, well, thank you, Stormtrooper. I appreciate that. That helps keep the cameras going and buys me coffee. In fact, I tell you what, Stormtrooper gave me $2 at this pilot here. I'm going to use his $2, and so coffee's on him this morning. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, Troy. I drive a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia. And JMV, if you pay attention to how Ragtop and Ken Laws bring up, you can make Nightbot bring up little bits of information like super chat and all that stuff. So in case they're not around, you can help out. And as per our email yesterday, you do what you can when you can. You don't have to do, you know, do anything special. If you're not in chat, don't worry about it. If you're in chat watching, you can help out if you like. No. Now, is dinged over Christmas? Yes, it is. It's the same one. Got a new grill. Got a new grill and about $5,000 worth of other internal parts because he smashed it pretty good. The door hinge, he smashed and cracked the door hinge. He did a lot of damage that you could not even see. The bracket underneath, you know, the hinge where the hood hinges, he cracked and broke that. Firefighter, how you doing? I don't know what the problem is. Nobody moves forward or what? Got an oversized load here. I don't know if the problem is he's gonna have to back out or what, but it's gonna be a humdinger if he has to back out and go around the way we came in. I don't know what the big plan is, but I think it's about to get to be an even bigger mess. I don't know, can y'all see that oversize? You can see just the end of the oversize. I think he wants to back out of that mess. Have I ever eaten at Shoney's on the Kanawha? No, I've not stopped in Charleston. There's no place for a big truck to stop that I know of. Howdy, Roberta. How you doing? Well, I can move up there and get out of the way if this little oversize moves. Well, there's another truck. Let's see what these guys are going to do.
You have 4 hours and 17 minutes of remaining drive time.
I guess we're going to go ahead and move forward. If he's got to back out, he's gonna have a heck of a time. But
you have 4 hours and 16 minutes of remaining drive time.
I mean, wash the windshield for y'all. How about that? Oh, y'all get water in your eyes. As soon as the guy in front moves out of our way, we'll scoot up one and then get coffee. Oh. Greetings from Norway. How you doing? You're one of our foreign truckers. I like having foreign truckers. Yeah, I made it rain on y'all. They do need either a bigger truck stop or a traffic light, because it's heck getting out of here. Good morning, Robert. How you doing? So now's the time. If anybody's got questions, y'all could holler. I'm scrolling through, see what you guys talked about. I see something about Amazon. Jamaica. What are you doing in Jamaica? No, I haven't been to Jamaica. The thing about Amazon, when you use my link, whether it's in chat or the link down at the bottom of the blog, anywhere, when you use my links, all it does is lets Amazon know that I referred you. Once you get to that Amazon site, you just sign in like normal, whether you use Prime or regular or whatever, and do your regular shopping. Everything's all exactly the same. All it does is let Amazon know I referred you guys, so they give me a little bit of extra money. And when a lot of people do it, which a good number of you guys do, all that little bit of money adds up. That's right, Spook. It helps pay Steve for more coffee. There you go. Where am I going to be on the 21st? I have 2 spots reserved in, I can't remember the name of it now. It's real close to Carbondale, the high point of the eclipse. I'll have my big camera lens out there and all that stuff, so. How heavy is my load this time? I will give you an exact number if I could find my weight ticket. The exact weight of the truck, trailer, cargo, and everything else right now is, okay, 78,980. So, a couple hundred lighter than what I thought. I just answered that. Yep, I did get weighed with this load. Norway. There goes the guy. Let's clear the fuel island, pull forward. We'll get our cup of coffee that, oh, I forgot who bought it. Somebody bought me a cup of coffee this morning. Dang it, I forgot. I'd have to scroll back, but let's get in and get out and get back on the road. I'll be right back. In the meantime, y'all can watch this
4 hours and 9
commercial.
minutes of remaining drive time.
Okay, so apparently they have four people stocking shelves, but only one person runs the register.
You have 4 hours and 1 minute of remaining drive.
And next problem is going to be getting out of here. Oh, it looks like we have an accident here. Yeah, it looks like we have an accident here. They're not making anybody okay, with all those ambulances and you know what? I don't see traffic moving up on that bridge. It looks like they shut that bridge down. So we're just gonna do a U-turn here and I guess sit here in this mess because apparently nobody is moving on that bridge. Yeah, if you look up on that bridge, right where the sign is, there's people walking on that bridge and that bridge is shut down. Well, I guess it's about as good a place to take our half-hour break as we can.
You have 3 hours and 58 minutes of remaining drive time.
I'm assuming that bridge is shut down, headed westbound. How bad is it? Does it look like an all-day thing or what?
So they should be able to open it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Well, I see all the ambulance crews and all that stuff, but if you look right, if you can see that bridge, they have the ramp blocked. They have nobody's going westbound on that highway there.
Come on over, Sky. After that flatbed, you know you ain't got no trailer lights.
So I guess we're gonna take our break here. Ha!
They getting ready to open it up. I know they're letting traffic on the on-ramp out there. That's when it stops.
Yeah, they got that ramp shut down, so we can't go anywhere until they open it.
Just turn around and get back on it? Hell no, baby. Don't see nobody moving up there yet. Oh, I've seen them go by. Don't let the big guys go by. See no one up there on the bridge. I don't know why they got the left lane blocked. Looks like we can get by here. I don't know, man. It's gonna B&R out around. Either that or you go back there and see it. There's other ways. I just don't know how to do it.
So one lane is getting through, but they're not letting the ramp through. So hey Keith Richards. If you look on the website, I have the whole trip planned out. You see where I'd pick up, where I deliver, all of that stuff. Leo Mike, how you doing? Well, there goes another ambulance. Maybe they're gonna open it up soon, I don't know. Well, let's see, ain't nobody gonna get out of here for a little bit. So I'll pop back in the chat, or I'm in chat, but we'll pay attention to it now. I guess you could count this as our half-hour break, right? Don't worry about it later. And I got good coffee. Hey, you know the good thing is, at least that accident didn't happen when we were up there, because we could have been in the middle of that. You know, really. So there's a blessing in everything. So we'll just chill out, talk with the road crew, drink my fresh cup of coffee.
Anybody know how to go west from me over down getting on 64 here, 45?
Yeah, it wasn't I mean, that accident, whatever it is, happened right.
They got the damn ramp blocked off here.
Why don't you use the GPS?
They got the ramp blocked off, but the accident's right at the exit. We could have been in that mess. I'm glad we weren't.
Try harder.
Oh, you mean like the GPS that takes you over bridges you don't belong and in the middle of parks and all of that good stuff?
Yep.
Ah, that's right, P-Tubbs. How you doing, P-Tubbs? I get to talk to the road crew while we're sitting here. I got the best road crew ever.
No, you're not fast, so.
Ain't nobody coming in or out of the truck stop. Ha 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 ha. Dang goobs. Hey, you know goober snorts is a trademarked phrase, and I'm gonna have to charge you $5 each time you use that, right? And I never did put up that Instagram picture. Maybe I should do that now. No, it won't be long. Uh-oh, I got a challenge. What is that?
Old shit's gone, come my load, turn around, come back.
I should have a picture of the dash somewhere. Let me see. Avocado challenge. Woohoo. Doing my Instagram picture.
What is this, a line for fuel here?
No, there's an accident up on the ramp. Nobody can get out.
Come off a fuel aisle and turn right as you're going out of the truck stop. You can get out back on 64 going east.
I'm going west.
Turn true final 60 seconds.
Alright, I just posted up the Instagram picture. You can go to Instagram, search for Big Rig Steve, Big Rig Travels. I can't remember which one it is. Let me see. Big Rig Travels, and you can see the 3 road crew members up on the high-end seating there. I don't even know what I got Instagram under. It's under Big Rig Travels. That's what I thought. Search Big Rig Travels, Instagram. You'll be alright. What do I like to do when I retire? If I had money, I'd buy an RV, slap cameras on it, and continue the Big Rig Travels website. Have the cameras going just like I am right now. Like hiking, like camping and exploring and all that stuff. So, if you look at the Instagram, you see 3 road crew. Front and center, high viewing angle. How about that? Still see the lights up there. Let me check my time. Good morning, Kenny. We still have 8 hours of driving and 9 hours and 47 minutes on our 14. They'll get it cleaned up. That's what happens, Thomas, when you sit and watch the world go by and eat M&Ms and all that good stuff. Normally I shut the cameras off during our half-hour break, but I keep them running for a little bit. Hey, Skenarig, I guess that's how you say it. You ever hear of Big Bob Cam? He's my Germany trucker. His name is Jens. He's one of my good trucking buddies over in Germany. There goes another ambulance. Well, Bill, those aren't on my truck. Those are actually on another truck that I saw at the fuel island when we were in Tennessee. Scania? Okay. Scania. Good morning, Northeast Rail fan. Run the AC so y'all keep cool, don't overheat. So, Scania, do you have a website? Or do you have live cameras, I guess? 29 Palms, yes. That was my vacation before last. Went to Joshua Tree National Park. Had a real good time up there. If you go to the photography website, you'll see a bunch of those pictures. Actually, they do. They have the coffee tankers. They drop right next to the tanks full of fuel. "21 miles away from you, Jared." That'd be good. What are the large pieces of metal hanging of the trailer right in the middle? You know what that looks like? It looks like old railroad tracks. It looks like cut up railroad tracks. Pulling a reefer too? All right, reefers hang together. Huntington Mall. Never been to the mall. But we'll be going through Huntington, Ironton, crossing over that bridge into Ohio. See, I'm still watching the guy. Still watching the guy at the light. They're not letting him make a left-hand turn onto the ramp. Well, we've had 2 ambulances go by. Hope they're gonna be okay. I spent a week in Virginia one day. So did you spend a week or did you spend one day? Or that one day felt like a week? I should get a tow truck up there pretty quick. Move that mess out. What company do I work for? I don't like to say. Because there's a lot of liability, potential problems with all of that. I say just enjoy the website and the travel as it is. The name on the side of the truck shouldn't really be a determining factor in your enjoyment. I've talked about all that a ton. played a country music show? You play a guitar? You a singer, Ray? How long have I been driving? Troy is asking me. 11, September 6th will be 11 years. So we're coming up on the 11 years. Play piano. Nice. Where are we at in West Virginia? Kenny, you just wake up? We're in Nitro. We're stuck in Nitro. Does this waiting time affect my driving law? Good question. It counts on my 14 hours, but it does not count on my 11-hour driving. So our 14 hours is still counting down, but no problem. We'll stop before we run out of our 14. All right, so spook. If it's already on the Charleston news site, vehicle went over the embankment. Okay. Well, that's never a good thing. So what is this Safari Daily? What is your favorite food? I like steak. I like my prime rib steak. I like my chicken fried steak if it's done properly. Like my veggies, broccoli, cauliflower steamed, cheese melted over it, all of that good stuff. I like all sorts of good food. Interstate, JMV, the interstate is open on one lane, left lane open only. I can see that one rolling. The right lane is closed. However, the ramp going westbound is also closed. That's why nobody's moving, because you can't get on the ramp.
Hey, hold on a minute, take it. Let me get out.
Good point.
Thank you, driver. I appreciate that. I'm gonna come out of here and go across that scale right there.
Game drive. I don't know what a game drive is.
Man, that would be a good idea. Everybody got it all clustered.
Center on turn the CB down. So you could be in the truck for 14 hours, correct? But you can only drive for 11. The thing is, the maximum time the wheels can roll is 11 hours. But I have 14 hours to do whatever I'm going to do, whether I drive or whatever, from the minute I turn the clock on in the morning. So once that 14-hour clock happens, I can't drive, period, at all for any reason until I've had another 10-hour break. So you can work 16 hours plus or whatever, and I have, but you cannot drive past that 14 hours. Good morning from India. Well, glad you like watching the videos. Make sure you tell all your friends and all that stuff. Broken cooker. Are you on e-logs? Yes, I am. Electronic logs, and I like them. I know there's a lot of controversy about it, and the owner-operators don't want it, and all this other stuff. I have found that it is extremely simple, much less problem-filled. Show a DOT, he has access to everything. I've got nothing to hide. I know I get hate mail if I mention it, and I really don't care. But if you're so afraid to get on e-logs, you must be doing something wrong to begin with. That's just my personal opinion. I don't understand the big flack that owner-operators don't want to be on e-logs. So what if they have a record of where you've been and how long you've been driving? If you're following the law, what does that matter? You get to drive 90 hours in a week? Whoa. 70 hours is plenty for me. Howdy, WAR. No, WA1REQ. What is e-log? E-log is electronic logging. That is my leash. That's the lady that hollers at me like this.
Messaging. You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
That's e-logs. Basically, it keeps track of where you are, how fast you drive, how long the wheels have been rolling, and all this other stuff. It's good. Yeah, Gary's talking about my Facebook page, BigRigTravels on Facebook. I posted a picture of a cop car that was giving somebody else a ticket or was whatever. But anyways, an 18-wheeler flew by and axle and 2 tires came off. The 2 tires subsequently hit the patrol car and smashed it up. Oh, 90 hours in 2 weeks. So you can only 45 hours in a week? Wow, we do 70 hours in 8 days. Okay. 2 logbooks, cheated all the time. See, I know that goes on. To each his own, but if an accident happens or whatever and you get caught doing that, you just pretty much sentence yourself to 100 times more trouble than anything you would have ever gained by cheating. Saw my glowing review of the Foy Mart. I try to review a lot of the places that I go to. I don't know how you guys can read all of my reviews. I don't know if there's a central link that would list them all or what. I don't know. Maybe somebody else knows. Because if more people would read my reviews, I would start reviewing customers. All sorts of good stuff. I like leaving reviews, especially if it's really bad or really good. Well, I see a tow truck up on that bridge. Well, JMV, if you see something that I could have as a link where it gives people access to the reviews, I'd appreciate it. If not, don't worry about it. What's my favorite interstate? I don't know. I guess Interstate 70, Interstate 10. I hear more. There's another ambulance. Driving 24 hours non-stop, you're just an idiot. It's not good. Out west what? In fact, 2-3 years now, anybody watching me the other day when we were going north in Kentucky and went down the big hill at the same time that you get a good, perfect view of downtown Cincinnati just before you cross over into the Ohio River there, the Ohio, whatever the bridge name is. A couple years ago, an 18-wheeler was flying down that hill. Traffic was stopped and he piled in there, and I think he killed like 6 or 7 people. Destroyed 13 cars or something similar to that. Anyways, they found out that he had been driving non-stop for hours on end, was all drugged up, actually caused an accident and hit somebody else in the state of Florida, and he fled from that. And of course now the guy's probably in jail for the rest of his life, but that's why all these rules are trying to catch people like that. Russians and Turks 40 hours without a break. That's just stupid, in my opinion. Have I ever been pulled over and had my logbook checked? Sure. A couple times. Seems like I average a full inspection every 4 years, I guess, or so. All they do is look at it, make sure you didn't drive past your time or whatever the case may be, and you're being all legal, and never had a problem. Well, I guess if you're going to get stuck, might as well be stuck with a good cup of coffee. South Dakota was last year. Yes, I took 4 days off in Rapid City, South Dakota. Whole ton of pictures out there too. Unless you're talking about the South Dakota inspection. Yeah, that was a baby inspection. That was called a driver inspection. And that's where they check your medical card and your driver's license and your endorsements and your logbooks, all that good stuff. And they don't really look at your equipment. Jared is asking, when do I plan on driving more north to North Michigan? Well, I don't have any control where I go. I just go where the company sends me. You never know where I'll end up, when, or nothing. So fog is dangerous if you drive like an idiot and drive when you can't see. I have a laser radar in front of me that I can tell how many feet somebody is in front of me, like a car ahead of me or whatever. I could tell if anything is in front of me. How often do I have my rig serviced? If you're talking about oil change and all that stuff, every 50,000 miles. And of course, if something's wrong with it, light out or whatever the case may be, I act accordingly. What do I think of the truckers that ignore bridge heights? We talked about that yesterday. If you can't read the sign, you shouldn't be truck driving. And even if there are no signs, if you can't physically, with your eyeball and your common sense, tell that a bridge is too low for your truck, you shouldn't be driving a truck. Period. What is the craziest stuff I've seen on the road? Oh man, I could fill an encyclopedia worth. I don't know. Give me, tighten it up a little bit. You mean accident-wise, drivers-wise, what? Jose Galvin, I appreciate you. I'm glad you like the videos. Yes, keep it family friendly. I know some of you think it's, I don't know, less than macho, less than manly to run a trucker website, G-rated. Well, you know, I don't care what you think. I have numerous emails and comments and all that stuff from families that appreciate having a safe place on the web to go visit. They set their kids down, young kids, and let them watch me drive. A teacher in Florida actually teaches geography based upon my travels and map, and they watch the live broadcast and whatnot. So we're not having any macho trucking, super trucker language and garbage on this channel. There's other truckers out there if that's what you prefer. Craziest stuff that makes you say OMG. I don't know. I probably say that once a day. Generally people are well behaved, but if there's an accident, because an accident happened, yes, accidents happen. But when it's like pure stupidity, oh, I don't know, such as running into an 11-foot bridge, like I saw in pictures the other day, 11-foot bridge with a 13.5-foot high trailer. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I agree, Ray. Encyclopedia of Goober Snort Antics. There you go. That would be a book to publish. What is the maximum speed allowed for trucks on the interstate? Depends on where you are. Utah, you can go 80. Other cities, you can go 65, 70. Ohio truckers used to go 55. Now they upped it. Oregon used to be 55. Now they upped it. Depends where you are. You know, just like any other speed limit sign. What state has the worst road conditions? Louisiana is one of them that sticks out. Utah used to be on my list, but Utah has spent a lot of money replacing their damaged concrete interstates, and they're making them a lot better. So the one off the top of my head is Louisiana, especially through Shreveport. Michigan roads, they use a lot of concrete that shifts and all that mess, but maximum speed limits for trucks is 50 on the Autobahn. Split speeds. You know me personally, I don't care. I don't care if the cars go faster than me or not, because in reality, the cars all speed anyways. A lot of the truckers all speed past me anyways. So I could be going 5 over and everybody is flying past me. So the speed limits, to me, nobody pays attention to anyways. So that don't bother me. I don't care. I don't care what the other cars and truckers do. I'm the one who's in charge of my truck. I can only drive one truck at a time. So I just worry about myself. If they want to fly down that mountain 50 miles too fast, more power to them. Hope they end up staying safe. There's no hard and fast rules for driving in any storm or any condition. whether it's rain or ice or wind or hurricanes or hail or whatever, you have to be smart. You have to use your own head. What you feel that you can safely operate your car or truck and maintain full control is the speed that you should go. Doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Doesn't matter what the sign says. In those conditions, bad weather, whatever the case may be, you do what you feel you can to safely maintain control of your vehicle. And yes, if you need to pull over, then you pull over. Just pull over safely. Don't pull over on the side of the shoulder when it's a rainstorm. That's dangerous. If you do, pull over like as far off the road as you can. Yes, sadly my speed is governed to 62. But that's okay. New Orleans Lake Pontchartrain Causeway, I have. Not done it in several years, but yes, I have. If 50 miles an hour is what the truck would be governed at, or 54 or whatever, so be it. I will eventually get there. Me rushing and speeding and all that stuff doesn't matter. You get what? Half hour early, but you're risking your life, you know, or whatever the case may be. Don't sound like a good deal to me. Utica and Syracuse. I could get a little bit rough. That doesn't really stand out. What did I do before I was a trucker? I actually was an avionics technician on private and corporate wide-body jets. I've worked on everything from a little puddle jumper, King and Queen Air, to 747, and everything in between. If I'm late because of the accident, what will be of that? We won't be late because this accident won't be here for 3 days, I guess. I will make up the difference, drive accordingly, you know, to whatever happens. But if there's ever a road that is shut down, say like in Wyoming or whatever, and you are late because of a road closure, you're late. What are you going to do about it? You get the load rescheduled. I mean, that's just part of trucking. Did I ever pop a wheelie with an 18-wheeler? Okay. What do you think the answer to that is? Alright, so I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know how long we'll be here, but I think I'm going to make me a ham sandwich. Black Forest ham at that. Give you guys a break, a rest, let you do something else. As soon as we get out of here, I'll start broadcasting. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel or Facebook, you'll automatically be notified. But I don't think we're going to be getting out of here in the next 5 minutes. I still see lights up on that bridge, but it shouldn't be too much longer. We've been here 1 hour 8 minutes, so I will let you guys go for now. How about that? I'm gonna eat, you guys go eat lunch too.